Okay. So good afternoon, Abhishek. We just got an inquiry from your side regarding you want to take an admission in LJ Institute of Management Studies, which is in Ahmedabad and which is now affiliated to LJ University. So we'll move in this way. I will counsel you about how the admission process is at our campus, and then if you have any questions, you can surely ask. Okay. I'll just share my presentation which I have made for the counseling process. Are you able to see the presentation?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. So let me tell you that since 3 years we have started this, we have affiliated to the LJ University now. So LJ is now full-fledged university, and which was prior affiliated to GTU, but now we have our own university, we have our own systems developed, we have our own unique methods of teaching, and we have developed a unique pattern of marking also. Like we are not focusing only on written exams, we are also focusing on the project-based exam system also, where the student goes through a practical project and the marking is to be done. And LJ University has many courses, and there are almost 500 plus faculties who are working with LJ, and there are 27,000 working studying under the LJ University. Why you need to select LJ MBA for doing an MBA? Okay, for post graduation. The three basic parameters that we have is, one is we have an open culture. That is, we have more than 55 resource persons from the academia as well as from the industries. We have the corporate interactions on day-to-day basis. We have an excellent infrastructure. The second thing is, one is return on investment. That is, our fees is affordable and you can easily get return within the 6 months as soon as you get your placement. Third is networking. We have access to 1,000 plus companies in our network for summer internship and placements. And in addition to that, our institute MBA was started in 2001. So you have a rich and a huge alumni association which you can get connected and which you can also have in making your networks. Then it comes where we focus. We don't focus on theoretical aspects like just read the books, faculty is going take sessions and read the book and just mug it up and give the exam. No, we want to break down this contemporary system. So our education is divided into two parts. One is theoretical learning in the classroom, and second, the practical application. So actually the student goes through a hackathon where the company comes up and shares the practical problem. Students works for 7 days and finally there is a presentation where students give the solution to the companies which are practically applicable into the market. And on the basis of that, companies either give them summer internship opportunity or placement opportunity and plus the cash prizes also. We don't focus on more and more theory. We focus on skills and implementation. So in semester 2, there is a program that is EPDP, wherein the student is trained 360 degree from each and every angle, from CV designing to personality development to LinkedIn account, how to vouch out your LinkedIn account. So all these things we focus on that. We also have one thing that is value of ethics, honesty and integrity. Our system is a transparent system where students can know anything about us. Like whenever you visit the campus, you can meet our placement officer. She would show you all the offer letters which she has and which we are claiming that this student has got this much package to it. So our process is totally a transparent process. Second, inculcate habit of success among the students. We don't think that they would fail, but yes, we inculcate the habit of success in them. What is the criteria for taking admission? Okay, you would be having the question that how to take or at what percentage you would get an admission. So we have fixed that 60% or above if you have in your graduation, then it is easily you can get the admission at our campus. Or else you can, in addition to that, if you have given CMAT or CAT or MAT, it is perfectly okay with us, you can get the admission. Second, English medium is not compulsory but desirable if you come from an English medium background, because most of the sessions are in English. So it would be much more desirable. And in addition to that, you have to give an interview before you take an admission. So you come over here, you fill an inquiry form and you submit the document on the basis of which the team will schedule your interview date and time. As soon as you give the interview, then the further process will be conveyed to you via email from our team. What are the specializations we are offering? We are offering 4 major specializations, which is marketing management, finance, human resource, and entrepreneurship. In addition to this, we are giving in marketing management the activities that the students can undergo is our Brahmastra, that is a practical activity of marketing concept. With the or finance excellence series is for the finance students. In human resource, we do human resource excellence series, and for entrepreneurship, we have business Akhyan and the architect. These are the activities are linked with the subject and which marks are also included in your mark sheet. The minor specialization that we are offering is business analytics, operation management, and international business. Teaching method. As I just told you that our teaching method is totally different. 50% of which is through the case study and hackathons, and 50% would be theory. So you will be getting the practical exposure of the entire thing. That these are the theories that you are studying in the classroom, these are applied in the market in this way. Our placements, yes. So since past 3 years, we have 98% placement records, where the highest salary ranges from 10 lakh and lowest to 3 lakhs, and average is 3.5 lakhs per annum. Yes, I just told you that we have a unique program of training of the students in semester 2, which is known as EPDP. There we train you about the goal setting, time management, email etiquette, effective communication skills, CV and resume building, and group discussion and personal skills will be given to you in classroom. In addition to that, we also do mock interviews for you to get through the entire process in internship. These are the list of documents that you will be required when you come to the campus for the admission process. If you are given any entrance exam, you need to submit the scorecard of the exam. You need to submit a professional CV, 10th, 12th mark sheet, a photocopy of 10th, 12th and school living and all semester mark sheet with photocopy of Aadhaar card. If you are coming from an SC, ST or OBC, you will be having a Parishit 2 certificate, that is the creamy layer and non-creamy layer certificate, or that is the caste certificate. If you OBC category, you have non-creamy layer certificates also with 2 passport size photographs of parents and students. You need to also, the first token amount that you have to pay to the campus is 60,000, which is a part of the fees itself, which falls in the part of the semester 1 installment, and 4,500 for your blazers. Okay, these are the things that you need to make sure that you pay when you come to the campus. Admission process, how you go through the admission process. So there is an information form that you will be filling it through our website, which is linked with no paper form, where you will be paying 376, which are non-refundable. That is the registration process. As soon as you do the registration and you come to the campus for the document process, as soon as your documents are through, our team will mail you your interview date and time and where you need to report. As soon as your interview gets over, and if you get selected for the admission, you will get the mail from our side that yes, your admission is confirmed, please make the payment and come to the campus for the further registration processes. So when you come to the campus, you need to submit the payment proof of 60,000 plus 4,500. On campus, you need to fill one more form, one ERP, that is student portal form, and one Google form. And we run through the Moodle system. Okay, so Moodle registration also need to do it at the campus itself. So whenever you plan to come at the campus, you need to have at least 6 hours of your day you should spend at the campus for the entire thing done. Your admission will be confirmed on that day itself, but you need to come up to the campus, take time after you get the mail of confirmation from our team. You need to take 1 day time entirely you need to spend at campus so that you go through all the processes. Now I would ask you if you have any questions, then we can discuss over here.
Yep, thank you so much, sir, for giving us a brief about what this college is actually about, which was pretty much useful for a person who does not see this college in live. And comparatively, we are seeing this in video, and this has been an extra where we're able to actually see the college through your explanations towards it. So thank you for it. And as an student, I do have some questions which I have pinned down, and I think it will be very useful if you can answer me to it, so that it will be easy for me to finalize in terms of selecting where I wanted to pursue my masters, which has been a dream for many students.
Yes,
so I have noted down some questions, so I think it would be really helpful if you could help me out through it. Yes. So I'll just start out by asking it So the first question, sir, can I please know the process of this for this admission, sir? How do I take the admission, and what is the exact process that I'll be going through it?
Okay, so once you make, either you can call for the inquiry, or you can drop down a mail on our admission ID, which is admission_LJMBA
Okay.
@ljku.edu.in, which I'll be mentioning in the description of this video. And you can just drop a mail, you will get a message, okay, pop-up message, through which you can just fill the inquiry form. You can then visit the institute and understand about the infrastructure, facilities, and teaching and learning culture. You would be given the admission brochure, and you can just take that brochure, and you can fill the admission form, which is the no paper form, which I just told you, which has the non-refundable amount of 376. Once the candidate clears the eligibility process, the document verification, which shall happen in 48 hours, and in case you are eligible, you will get a confirmation call regarding the interview process. And once the interview is through, you will get a mail with the bank details that you can make the payment and come to the campus with the proof, wherein we'll take out the three basic steps. One is the Google form registration, other is the student portal registration, and the Moodle registration process.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good, sir. Sounds good. And you did then mention about the CMATs and things about the interview process when we are coming in for the 60% in graduation and CMAT and all things. But exactly what are the criteria which are required, sir? The institute is considering only for particular examinations, or is there any other eligibility criteria in person that you are having compared from other institutes?
No, we currently we are considering CMAT, CAT, MAT, ATMA, which is taken by ATMIA, or any MBA, other MBA entrances. Again, it would be considered case-to-case basis. You shall have at least 60% in your graduation with English as your medium of instruction, and you have to appear in an interview prior to your admission process. The details of the interview would be shared with you during your visit at the institute, and candidates having English medium for instruction in school shall have an, say, added advantage during the entire admission process.
Okay, sir. That sounds good. Sir, exactly what are the documents that I'll be needed to submit, sir, for the admission during the time of admission?
Okay, so you need to come up with, say, if you have given any entrance exam, so scorecard of that exam. You need to give the professional CV, 10th 12th mark sheet photocopy of your school leaving and graduation, and the degree if you have, for bachelor degree that you have, the photocopy of it. Caste certificate if you come from, say, SC, ST, or OBC, or photocopy of Aadhaar card. 2 passport size photographs.
Okay.
And if you come from an OBC category, there will be a non-criminal certificate. And if you are coming from outstate, then there is a transfer certificate which we require from your university or institute. And
Sure,
any other documents
this is
which are
clear.
required, it would differ from case to case basis.
Okay, sir. That sounds good. But these are the mandatory documents that you
Yes,
have mentioned.
yes.
Okay, sir. Sounds good. And sir, let's say that I have not appeared for any MBA entrance exam. So, is there any possibility that I can get into this particular college which we are now speaking about?
Yes, you can get admission on a graduation percentage, but however, access shall be given strictly based on the merit. And you need at least 60% in your graduation, which is compulsory. English medium in your schooling shall have an added advantage, and you shall also go through the admission interview process.
Okay, sir. That's clear, sir. Sir, with regards to placements, so what will be the final result, sir? When it comes to placements, will I be getting a placement from the institute? The most important question.
Okay, so we try to place each and every student in the institute, and the final placement at a company and package of your choice is possible only if the certain conditions are fulfilled. So the first is regularly attending all the sessions and participating in them would help you develop the business understanding and the skills you will be inculcating. Second, participating in all co-curricular and extracurricular events, like we have hackathons, immersion activities, boot camps, case study competition, internships, speeches, and presentation events, etc. etc. Third, competing for all the projects with complete dedication and on time. Fifth, undertaking summer internships, which is after semester 2, comprehensive project which is in semester 4, with completely sincerity, determination, and willingness to learn. Sixth, participating in our executive personality development program, a 2-year long initiative that helps build professional resume, prepares you through the mock interview and mock group discussion. And the last, attending all the mock interviews and training programs before a final interview with the company of your choice. So students who follow these norms get placed very quickly in a company of their own choice.
Sounds good, sir, and sounds interesting as well. Thank you, sir. And with regards to this university, LJ University, where does this MBA program gets affiliated to, sir? So I'm an outstate student, so I would like to know where it is actually getting affiliated to.
Okay, so this MBA program is affiliated to LJ University, which is one of the largest and fastest growing private university in Gujarat, with over 26 institutes, 18,000 plus students, and 800 faculty members, and with an alumni base of 1 lakh members. And it is registered under the Private Universities Act, which is recognized by the Government of Gujarat, UGC, and the Government of India also recognizes it.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir. With regards to academics, sir, what would be the teaching process and the style of academic would be in LJ University, sir, in LJ MBA?
Okay, so we follow the case study approach method, where the teaching and theoretical concepts for better decision making in the business. More details are provided in the admission brochure, which you will be getting it when you visit the campus, or there's a soft copy available in the catalog section. So you can kindly refer to that.
Sure, sir. Sure. And what would be as a student, sir, what would be the student activities to be run in the institute at the time of getting the education from LJMBA?
So we believe in the holistic development of students, and focus is on several student activities. The list is provided in the admission brochure. You can kindly go through that. And this is it.
Sir, being an outstage student, I would like to ask, sir, do you provide any hostel facilities, sir, at the campus, which should be of use to us?
Actually, we don't have campus hostel facility, but yes, we have tie-up with the PGs which are surrounding 5 kilometer of area radius, which you can get the numbers and everything you can get when you come for the say admission process at our campus.
That is useful. Sir. Thank you so much for it. And at the time of pandemic, sir, we did have COVID-19 and pandemic situations coming up. And if anything falls in place, how shall the system be conducted, and how will the process keep carrying on? Can you please elaborate a bit more on that, sir?
So at that time, the sessions were of the online mode. And when the institute reopened, there were physical sessions as per the government norms, where the institute decides on the basis of the safetiness of the students who are attending the physical session.
Okay, sir. So it will be on online courses. So we'll be going through digital and online platform coaching. Is it right, sir? If I'm not wrong?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, I'm said that in LJ University we do have 3 different management, like platforms of management institutes. Can I get more information, sir? Because this is kind of new for me. So can you please go me through it, sir, on that particular one?
When we were in GTU, we had approval of under 3 different institutes: LJ Institute of Management Studies, LJ Institute of Computer Application MBA program, LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology Computer MBA program, which is, you can say, approved by AICT, Government of India, and it is coordinately run under the umbrella of LJ Institute of Management Studies. And all the programs have the same academic process, final placement, curriculum, all the curricular activities are common, and you can join the institute shall find the same academic rigor and support to all the 3 institutes.
Oh, sir, there is no difference in terms of any institutes, no, sir? There is no. It's not like I have to join this or that. There is nothing like that.
There is no difference.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And the final question, sir. So, what are the specializations that the college is offering, sir, in terms of MBA?
So, as I mentioned in the PPT, we are offering 4 specializations: marketing, HR, finance, and entrepreneurship. Whereas international business, business analytics, and operation management goes as a minor specialization, which you can opt in the second year. Okay. So, before we end this, I will just brief you about how it is. Once you take the admission and you go through the entire processes, In semester 1, there would be all subjects will be compulsory. Semester 2 also all subjects will be compulsory. In semester 2 and there would be we do have companies who come up to the campus for offering internships, and once they come up, we allow you to sit for the internship processes and you get selected for the internship. So if you work very thorough hard in the internship, the company gives you pre-placement offer and you get selected, you get placed in semester 3 itself, or else company would ask you to join in December or in January or after you finish the MBA program. If you don't get this pre-placement offer, we have placement drive starting from the September, that is in semester 3 itself, wherein you will be given a
Okay.
chance to get sit in each and every company until and unless you are placed. Okay, and after that also, like after 2 years you are placed from the campus, and after 2 years now you have to change the company. You can again come back to the campus, meet our campus placement officer. You can ask them, you can take guidance from them, and finally you can also like again the way where you want to land up, in which company you want to land up, they would guide you in that way also. Like LJ is not just a you can say a study portal, or you can say just once you have finished the studies, it is over. We have a long-term relationship with all our alumni. Okay, so that would also help you in growing your network and growing your own context also. And in addition to that, we have sports activities, we have venture, we have days event. There are almost 36 activities which a student goes through entirely when he or she gets into the MBA program. Okay, so I think that would be much more fruitful for you. And regarding the fees and other details, I will just mention the details in the description box of this video. You can just go through it and you can just come up to the campus whenever you feel that you book your tickets. Okay.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for this information being shared on such a very calm and noticeable way, sir. It was very useful for me, and this will be useful in terms of getting more knowledge in terms of not visiting the campus by live. And this is like giving a heads up in terms of what the actual institute is all about. So, thank you, sir. Thank you for this, and hope I would see you soon.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
definitely.